Hey, what's going on, guys? It's your boy CMB. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, smash that like button, and let's get into this one really quickly. All right, so we're talking about the big fight tonight. Caleb Sweet Hands Plant versus David Benavidez. I know some of you guys will probably be gloating in the comment section because I did pick Caleb Plant to win the fight. I thought he had the better skill set, and that's why I picked him. I picked him based on having Breadman on the team and learning how to sit down on his shots. But, you know, his best just wasn't good enough tonight, guys. David Benavidez wins the fight by unanimous decision, putting him in position to get that fight against the face of boxing, Canelo Alvarez. Let's just see what happens with that. We know Canelo Alvarez is fighting John Ryder in May. And then he's talking about fighting Dimitri Bivol at 175. Where he goes from there, I don't know. Will he, vacate the title? Will he get franchised? I don't know what's going to happen with that. We'll just have to wait and see. But the fight, guys, first of all, I want to say this. I want to send a shout out to both of these guys because this was a hell of a fight. It was a hell of a rivalry between the two, a hell of a build-up. You can feel the bad blood between the two. Even before the fight started, you saw them, they wouldn't even touch hands before the fight started. And the beautiful thing is, after the fight, they both showed each other mutual respect. They even shared a hug. He even, went over, Caleb Plant went over and hugged the team because when you share a ring like that with someone, even if you have a rivalry like that, there's a camaraderie there after the fight. You guys settle your differences, and it's over. It's just two warriors go to war, and then they show each other mutual respect because they fought it out like men. So respect to both of those guys. Now the fight itself, Caleb Plant. I thought Caleb Plant was doing excellent in the beginning of the fight, guys. He was playing the role as a boxer just like I thought he would, using lateral movement. You guys know he had that huge ring that he wanted for the fight. He was using a lot of lateral movement, picking his shots, working behind the jab, making David Benavidez miss. He kind of neutralized David Benavidez's offense in the beginning of the fight. You saw David Benavidez wasn't throwing as many punches as he normally does. And he was even at times when you would see Caleb Plant go forward on David Benavidez, throwing combinations, just, quick lightning speed hands. Now, it changed around the 7th round to me. I thought that's where the fight changed, where David Benavidez actually clipped Caleb. And I think there was a headbutt there, too. And Caleb Plant was pretty much dazed in that round. And, he held on for dear life. And that's another thing. Caleb Plant, even though I thought Caleb Plant would win the fight, he did hold a lot in the fight and he wasn't called out on it. So I do want to make that point. He was doing a lot of holding. It was smart on his part to do it, to tie David Benavidez up because that's the name of the game. You don't want to get hit. He got away with it as long as he could. So you can't really fault him for it if, the referee was letting him get away with it. But, just to let people know, I did see Caleb Plant holding in the fight. The 11th round, he really took a beating. And I think it was 11th in the 8th round. I thought the 11th round, I thought David Benavidez was just going to get Caleb Plant up out of there. But he held on for dear life, guys. His face just looked a hot mess. Breadman even said something about stopping the fight if he wasn't going to show him anything. And hats off to Caleb Plant, man, for hanging in there with that monster David Benavidez. He truly is a monster, guys. After seeing what he did, when he started pouring on that offense in the second half of the fight, Caleb Plant, he was just rocking Caleb Plant with those hard, heavy shots. A lot of left hooks, guys, going to the body. I just don't know how Caleb Plant survived the second half of that fight. But hats off to David Benavidez. He proves he's the top guy besides Canelo Alvarez at 168. Hopefully he gets the shot. I would love to see that fight between him and Canelo Alvarez. That's those two guys are tailor-made for each other after watching David Benavidez in the second half of the fight. So hopefully we do get that fight. If Canelo Alvarez defeats Dimitri Bivol, even if he loses to Bivol, he'll still be the champion at 168. He'll still have all the titles. So he should fight David Benavidez. There should not be anything in the way unless, you know, he decides to retire or something like that. But once again, guys, David Benavidez wins tonight, guys, by unanimous decision, giving Caleb Plant a beating in the second half of the fight. Caleb Plant, like I said, put on a great performance at the first half of the fight. I was wrong, you know. I don't have any problems admitting that. Like I said, I do pick the winners of fights based on skill set. And sometimes it just doesn't work out that way. And it didn't work out that way for tonight for Caleb Plant. David Benavidez stops Caleb Plant's revenge tour dead in his tracks. You guys let me know what you think about the fight tonight. David Benavidez, did you enjoy the fight? First of all, was that a great fight, or did you really enjoy that fight, guys? Let me know about that in the comment section. And let me know how you feel about Caleb Plant's performance also, guys. It's the CMB. I'll talk to you guys in the next one. And I'm out. Peace.